Greetings. Welcome to Legacy of Worlds. I am Tomekeeper Devon, and I just want to take some time to thank those who make this show possible. Hero Forge, WizKids, KP11 Studios, Foambrain Games, and of course, Linvander themselves. But now, the adventure and the stories unfold. There is a swirling flash of bright turquoise and opalescent white before it is overwhelmed with the purest of ember. A feeling of comfort, like returning home to a family hearth, wells up inside you as you blink into the warm saffron glow. Before you stretches an immaculate palace hall with extraordinary architectural features such as gilding, carvings, amber panels, gold leaf, gemstones, and mirrors, all highlighted with warm candlelight. Marble pillars and bronze statues of dragons run down its expanse, draped with diaphanous brass-colored silks. Towering stained glass windows lit in a sparkling light, causing flickering shadows to swim about as if projecting through water. Beautiful music echoes all around as what look to be dozens of high society people of all shapes, sizes, and races dance with each other. Reptilian servants stroll about, offering platters of exquisite food and drink to the guests, their amber-colored livery glittering like polished armor. They begin to saunter your way with the same offerings, and as they do so, you realize that you are all dressed in incredibly intricate styles. Cloth of gold and amber adorn your bodies, your hair and skin as clean as they've ever been, your weapons brilliantly polished, and your armor, while remaining beneath your new regalia, shine with a brilliant radiance.
Oh, he's picked up the place.
How clean? When you say skin is clean, does that mean no makeups? Yeah?
Certainly does.
So you all suddenly see that the crafted makeup stylings of Elise to try to make her look somewhat normal are gone, and her face now bare. She has very hollowed out cheeks and sunken in eyes with deep circles, and you can see very faint scarring like everywhere on her.
How does she react when she notices this?
Well, I react. That's when she would notice. Yeah.
When you react,
I don't react. I'm like, oh,
like mortified.
I won't react.
I react.
Yeah.
But also in wonder, because this is nothing like my Amber Temple.
There is a rumble, and all of the people kind of scream and melt away momentarily before everything.
Also, instant prestidigitation.
Elise, everything.
You've got that. I'm not going to give you.
As soon as she realizes, she's like, nope.
Sister, you've no need to hide it from us.
Yeah.
We are your friends now.
It's your coming out party.
No.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the people begin to kind of scream and melt away necrotically, and the whole place rumbles and flickers before it resumes, the lampshade swinging ever so slightly as people kind of just, and then resume back to their dancing and frolicking.
I just got
This is more like my Amber Temple.
I want to hear about that, but I do have to say, one thing I will point out, another place where they dress everybody in the same color? Prisons.
Is that what they do in your prisons?
Oh, it's convenient. There's a lot of
schools.
Yeah.
Diminutive amber-scaled kobold-like beings holding platters gilded in saffron kind of waddle up to each of you. And, they hold the platter out filled with all sorts of various assortment of foodstuffs, hors d'oeuvres, treats and sweets and drinks and goblets and just kind of...
Grab a couple of items and a drink, sure.
They're all amber.
Same.
Yeah, it's all amber, yeah.
Amber ale.
Amber ale, all right.
Yeah. An amber goblet adorned with, little amber stones and pieces of amber.
Aebrynis, thank you very much, but there is such a thing as trim color.
Let's get to it then.
Hey, Crime Buster! We got some business here. You want to come talk?
You hear a stifled chortle kind of mixed with a cough as limping down the wondrous staircase of glimmering honey-like opulence. A huge draconic figure of amber scales and dress descends, large reptilian wings folded around them like a shimmering cloak, while the dancing light of the windows shines around them as if a glowing aura. They stumble slightly on the stairs, and once again the whole place rumbles and shrieks.
Hey, don't fall there, big dude. Like the explosion, if he we've seen what happens. It's gonna be amazing.
Did you miss us?
No.
Nice to meet you.
Your aim's getting better, though, right?
Apologies for bringing
Do
them.
not apologize. You needed to come here at some point. Welcome to the Amber Palace. Once again, Merricks and Elminster. Melf. It's a pleasure to see you.
As always, Krynn.
Oh, hey, hang on a second. I'm pulling out a couple things. Put together a little contraption. Wave my hand over to make it amber colored. I'm making him a crutch. Here is my.
My thanks.
Don't want you stumbling. I'm just saying the stairs are rough.
Really, that chrono stutter on Athas? You really had to do that?
Apologies, but we're back here now. We're here for two reasons, obviously. To get the cards, and Maple here
I'm new.
is a resident of Tensire, and...
Yes, Tensirin has told me about you. I miss you dearly.
Oh, really? It's been a long time since I've been home. I wasn't sure if they'd even remember me.
Tensirin remembers all their creations.
Yeah, but still, 20 years is a long time. Are you really okay?
Imaria is at war once again. This time with an entity, not of the moons, but of where those from the moons began.
Okay, this we want to know. Could keep.
Based on my sources, it appears they refer to a place called by the warriors who engage with my forces and the rest of us as Beator.
That's spellable?
Is that something that I know of?
One of those double bell things, I think. I heard that. I heard at least 2 A's in there, I feel like.
Beator.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Beator or Beator? Long A?
Yeah, no.
Led by the one referred to as Mephistopheles.
That guy again.
Is that something
Little Red Mammon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it Aldra?
Exactly, that's what I said. I mean,
Magical
So
I'm not.
Mephistopheles?
The magical, the magnificent magical Mephistopheles.
I'm not saying that this guy is in trouble, but we know that he can get ripped off by some merchant in
Did I hear this?
marketplace. I mean,
Is this
There is no check you can make that would allow Lohol to be aware of this.
sorry, I don't believe I've heard of this. Is this something from the Primordian times?
Have I read anything about that?
Yes, I'll give you that for free.
Okay.
It's fairly common knowledge in Sigil. As Beator is one of the outer planes, the lower planes specifically, it is also referred to by many folk on the material as Hell.
Oh. The 9 hells in
The
there.
9 Hells specifically.
Yeah.
Mephistopheles would be Lord of the 8. Second only to the Lord of the 9 himself, Asmodeus.
Okay, I'll share that. I mean, so like Mephistopheles is number 8. Not as big as number 9, but still kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Number 8. Are you number 8
Sorry.
in your circle?
We are all equal, though I would consider myself to
Fair
be
enough.
the only among us who has a sense of humor.
Okay.
Oh, so you're
still
more
funny.
evil than others.
It's true. He is a trickster.
Dragons, I say that.
Yes.
We're a barrel of laughs.
Where
Buster.
did this Mephistopheles come from?
The sky was ripped open. That's why I sent you out. Trying to figure out what's going on. It appears that the wider multiverse is growing aware of us, and with the veil being, well, torn aside, there is little to stop them from taking what they wish.
About that, I believe we are now on a cartography map of universes, and I don't believe we're hidden any longer.
Someone with knowledge of this world has spread it beyond, though me and my kin have tried desperately to keep it from being so.
It wasn't them. At least barracks.
Bridget should do something to take Imaria back off of.
We tried, yes.
Yes.
Okay, what about your Carlisle?
Isle or Trellisle.
Yeah, I mean, does this ring any bells with you, Trellisle?
Lyle.
Could he be with
Lyle Invander, yeah.
If those Limanders, you know, they're just trouble.
Oh, yeah. Trelel Invander is chosen of Jet. A power-mad idiot, I believe Elminster would call them.
We like
One-
doofus these days.
Yeah. One who has obtained the ability to transfer their soul through the ages. A form of immortality, but not quite as pure as the one I myself hold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's more like before morning you will be visited by. Yes.
Okay, but do you know if Carlisle is causing trouble here?
Trellisle.
If he is,
Because if
that
so,
would be something that I would have to speak to Thalagrantis about. But they have been rather occupied with the legions of hell storming into their front door.
so I understand. I mean, that's a bad situation.
Yeah, no one wants that.
That is a Monday for sure. But the thing is,
Water cooler leaking, yeah.
as the most enlightened amber-colored beam we've had a chance to
That is
converse
true.
with here,
Yes.
we have a bigger problem that is probably why this is happening. And so to quickly give the overview of what happened at the Planar Research Institute of a mysterious cloaked figure seeming to draw power from worlds, accompanied by a
Merrick's just
sword wielding- you-
starts
sword-
droning on, and Chimeras just raises a clawed hand. Lord. He places his claws upon your head. Both of you close your eyes as you feel mind melding occur.
Does he do like the...
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Okay.
Do you wish to hide any parts of your mind?
No.
Very well, he sees everything.
Have you seen...
Oh, well, interesting.
I'll hide when Barracks is salty.
because he knows.
Now we're on
There's occasionally times he's just like, I might be changing my opinion of you, sir, and worsening mine of yours.
So now I know what he thought of me before. You haven't seen me in my dancing girl costume.
I'm just saying, only saved your world twice, you know.
And haven't I?
Yeah. Oh,
What do we see?
So were you in the front row? Were you the one throwing the coins?
As he manipulates your outfit into that of what elements are we considered to be that of a showgirl?
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like?
Your tassels?
Well, okay. Is this of the realms of the time that he was Elmara?
Let's do that. Sure.
Okay. So the showgirl's costume of that time.
By the way, incredibly specific. That was great.
You knew you had a point in time in your brain.
European.
There's a document filed away in a library somewhere with all that information.
Yes. Well, showgirls of that time wear ankle-length gowns that have rigid-shaped teardrop cutouts all over. So they show haunch, haunch, flank, cleavage. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, they do have tassels. And the tassels have tiny little bells. Like, and the sort that you have to be right next to them.
Is this when Mystara was in fact a lady?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because
this was historical till this happened.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that was one of the ways that Elmara got close enough to someone and something that she had to obtain from the someone by posing as a dancing girl in a club.
Interesting.
And because wizards and people of power use clubs and the private rooms you can rent upstairs in the clubs, but for private meetings because they're all soundproof.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have totally seen the story on Ireland After Dark. I thought it was. Yeah, just.
But yes, you are all treated to this image, and the voice of Elminster explaining thusly why the image is there.
I'll avert my eyes a little bit.
And the magic.
I'm catching a sensory stone event.
Yeah.
I will say Louise, for one, finds Elmara hot. So
And the magic is used for three things. You cast the spell so you can control your hair so it never gets in your eyes, and you can do things with it so it can make shapes. It can
I want that spell.
Yeah.
Right, though.
Yeah.
I love that.
You have a second spell that can change the tint of your eyes. So if you want to look at someone and go, and then turn it blue-green or something, it turns blue-green.
I want that spell.
And there's a final spell, which is the sort of coquettish spell, where you conjure in front of your nose, about this far out, these little whirling masks. So you can choose to hide your face just for a moment, which is actually useful because you can whisper something as a side and nobody can lip read you because you just make sure that the bit is covering your mouth at the time. Or if you're going to put something in your mouth or spit something out of your mouth without being seen.
This is like the ultimate.
So it's like Chimeras has the notebook out, just taking very frivolous notes.
And besides, it is so incredibly sexy when some lady sachets up to you and her face is spinning.
Unless you've had too many ales, and that's a little disconcerting.
And you can change those little masks. Like for someone from a real Earth, you would have the tragedy and cold.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But for someone of another world, you put the faces of deities or famous people you want in miniature, so it's obviously not them, but it's so you could temporarily fool someone into thinking you're a cleric of that deity because you've got their face whirling around. Who else would do that?
Handy.
So
Subterfuge.
two of these
There,
cards.
haunted realms. I can do it all night.
So two of these cards, two cards of magnificent power have entered this realm.
Through the hole in the veil,
Yes. We are here to retrieve them. And then I think I need to go from Imaria to help my friends on their
Of
worlds.
course.
We've already helped Melf on Oerth, his
Yes.
world.
But Maple wants their home.
Yes.
Can you settle Maple in the right place?
Maple,
Yeah.
as much as we have loved your journeying with us, and we will miss you dearly, where here in Imaria would you like to go?
I have a room of portals, the
Hello.
gate room that I can open up to many a place that I have learned about through the dreams and eyes of my agents. If it is in my power, I will happily bring you there, provided that should I require your assistance in the future, I can call upon you in your dream.
Well, do you have any roommates? You want to hang out?
I do have guest chambers that I allow all of my agents. One of them left about 20 years ago. You can have their room.
Oh, I think I know where they are, but it's fine.
Boy, the burns are strong with this one.
Yeah, I would love that. I just I want to travel my world again, but I also just want to hang out with somebody and read maps together. Do you like maps?
You have maps of worlds beyond Imaria?
Yeah.
Come with me. Why don't we go find a guest room?
Oh, yeah. I'm just
One
looking.
moment before you take our maps away. I'm pretty sure those are our maps and we need them.
I've got copies for you. I've got little hold on. I've got just some of this and some of this. This is another map. This is just a square of
He
paper.
raises one hand and a door marked gate room closes and vanishes. Mm-hmm.
You're not leaving. On the other hand, the food is perfect.
I heard honey at some point.
Apparently, everything's honey colored, so I imagine honey's gonna be there.
Oh, that is true. For
Yeah.
Bear, this is the place.
They are
good vibes.
not of danger and should not be left.
You have not
against their will.
seen what the world is at the moment.
Oh, I'm not against it.
Anyone from outside is a danger until we can sort everything out.
Okay, but take this. Check this out. I'm giving him the incentive stone of the Frank. I'm just that's pretty funny, right?
Frank.
You gotta admit.
That's pretty funny.
Oh,
All right, I just wanted to
It's very
say that.
funny.
Hold
The
on, let
dragon
me touch
is
that one
funny.
more time.
Yeah, I mean, just look at that.
We're all shit.
And it's nice and projected up on the big There we are, yeah. And the entire party goers all look and begin to laugh hysterically.
Anyway,
Yes, of course. We're all having a wonderful laugh right now at my stupidity.
Yes, we are.
Perhaps we should stick to the task at hand.
yeah, fair enough. Sorry.
Dilly-dally,
What's the point of being serious if you can't be joking sometimes?
Yeah.
Going to get along.
What are we fighting for?
I gotta say, I appreciate that it got. I have more. My opinion of you has just dropped up, sir.
I mean, just because I am an immortal demigod doesn't mean that I don't have a sense of humor, as I said.
Maybe surprised.
I keep it somewhere.
Yes, it's here somewhere, right?
I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah.
It's been strangely absent for the last little while.
Yes, we've all had a good laugh. Now,
I would call it a guffaw.
we've all had a hearty laugh. Can we move on, please?
Oh, very well. But one more time.
I think I'm gonna have to fall down on the ground a little bit and hold my side for a moment.
Oh, yes.
All right, there we go.
Let's do this till our guests are
Oh, that's fine.
Are you okay?
This is amazing.
Remind me to rewrite the entrance program.
The entrance.
Yeah, when people come into my domain, I have this whole thing prepared. I would like to add to it.
Yes, that.
I've recently acquired some entertainment
Yeah,
that I
I
feel
write
would
you a
be
whole
an
program.
excellent addition.
I have a feeling this video is going to get the most likes in the moment just because it's hazing me for 40 minutes. You're welcome.
This place is amazing.
And now for Merrick's 3 hours of me playing the.
Fair enough.
Merrick!
Oh, please stop. Silence.
Let me guess, that's Barney the Fife.
I only have 8 levels of Barney.
Now, wait a minute. Primaris, does he still get the inspiration?
All receive inspiration among my people.
Oh, good.
The blade has definitely chosen a fine wielder. Very amusing.
It's only funny because you're such a hero.
This is true.
That's what we're saying. Is the humor is only because of the contrast.
A paladin wouldn't be a paladin if he wasn't just stoic about it, being understood. Understood.
It's because they're so noble.
I am.
Can't you tell I'm guffawing?
But also take a look. Oh my god.
He said, Lowell goes, I don't quite understand what that word means.
Oh.
Trust me, Archmage, you'll be with him for a while.
Oh.
Speaking of,
I like his company.
I do too.
Yeah.
I gotta
There you
ask.
go.
Oh, yeah.
But we should return to the pressing matters at hand.
I do one question though, just we do. I mean, because I get you want to be home. You want to. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities for you here.
This is amazing.
But I am just asking. You know where we're going on. Is there anywhere on our list? I mean, you know where we're going.
Yeah.
That you look at and you're like, oh, you always wanted a stone from Inverness, or I mean,
Okay.
like, just in case we're out
Hear
there,
me
like,
out.
anything we could pick up for you. Just something to bring.
Yeah, I mean, since you're offering, not a big deal.
I like the card of ruin from. That's just named all the cards.
So, Mystara, spooky place. They definitely guard the knowledge of other worlds, but like there is this limbo, in between, but like not a part of, where you can find a couple of celestials, a handful of fiends, like a lot, and they collect souls. But like, I've always wanted a soul collected by a fiend.
All right. So, speaking of that from a bad place.
Yeah.
Some new information.
The lights went out in the studio for a second. I was like, what's happening here?
I'm actually the evil.
Chimera stumbles slightly, the
We
whole
do.
thing shakes, and people melt, and he focuses to maintain.
No, I'm also. I will say, Merrick's is also like. Oh, they're like in a transportable form. This is very interesting. All right. Yeah,
actually already had
anything
that.
else?
That was not what I was expecting.
Kinda, yeah.
Any
Kind
particular
of, yeah. I
flavor?
thought maybe like
Honeycomb.
Right.
Something wholesome. Yeah.
a shell from a fish somewhere.
I
want a human
someone
soul.
with an interest in magic.
It's lived a good life.
Absolutely. And it's in a bad place.
Yeah.
And now it's like a Tamagotchi or something. You want to feed it, take care of it, and give it a good life.
Do it every day.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I won't be here forever.
You started it.
Honest. Anything else?
No, I don't think
That's it. One soul.
anything. Just one.
Any children to torture? Like,
People are gonna watch.
no, okay.
Every fourth episode is going to be complete derailment. That's the end of the day.
Would a bear, forgive me, would a bear like a hunter's soul?
Oh wow! I mean, can you surprise me?
Hey. Challenge
Every soul, please.
Accepted.
Fun flavors, somebody who's lived an interesting life and then didn't get the end that they wanted, and then their soul was trapped, and they're like, oh, it's a bummer.
tortured
Release
soul.
the soul. But I don't.
So maybe
There is
you
a
should get this from
scribe.
Yeah, we got this.
Who has the perfect thing? Excellent. Pursued by a bear. Yes.
You got it. And in return, I have a list of all of I'm going to give you all of the maps with all of the locations and the cards that we have surmised thus far.
Yes.
Gotta make sure I leave you with all of my documents, And my business cards. I
Okay.
did draw some up.
But I'm sure one of them is just a total prank, and we're just gonna end up in a bouncy
That's
castle.
Roleplaying,
What I mean? Yeah. Come on.
I don't know.
One.
This asteroid in the middle of random wild space.
And in return, should you ever need
I'll take that.
you got one.
Whoa.
Or to contact me, need age. Oh, well, all right, Chimeras, you can have one.
Oh, we are twins.
They're
Whoa, triplets. Does everybody have a business
I
card?
don't have one.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just
Whoa.
so well, you see what it's got is my spell phone number on it, and so
Nice, nice. Okay, I
just
gotta
give me a
dial.
call,
Cool, I know how
Frankly,
that
shoot me a
works.
text. We'll
I should
chat
get you
sometime.
one when I replenish my pouch of card holding.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but yeah, just drop me a sending sometime. We'll just chat about movies. I don't know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that's excellent. Or the ancestry of bears and barons.
Absolutely, souls.
I learned a lot. Absolutely. Wow, this is incredible. I just wish I had more to give to you.
No, you've given us what we need.
Helped us a bit.
Maps.
Yes.
You've given
Oh,
us.
you have like 15 maps.
Okay, good.
At a minimum.
You have given us the most important thing of all:
What?
gold. I mean, friendship. Friendship. Sure.
Okay, I didn't have any gold.
No. They're close. It's very similar.
I thought it was going to be knowledge.
Yeah, well, that too.
But
Close enough.
Speaking of knowledge, where is there forbidden knowledge in this Ember Temple?
Yes.
So you keep saying this Amber Temple.
Okay,
you
tell
have
us what it
another
is
one?
then.
Does it also have a dragon?
So that we can avoid.
Right.
Sadly, we got this.
Where would this
There may
forbidden
be
knowledge be,
dragons
so I can make sure
there,
not to go?
Yeah. Spoilers, but you know.
All right.
There is disruptions across the veil and the surface, above and below. This Mephistopheles seems intent on draining all that is within Imaria and its sons in some mad quest. He has united various armies of the lunar hordes and commands them with a ferocity we have never seen before. This hardly seems like the time for this.
I think we need coconuts about now.
As you were saying, lunar hordes.
I think the dream of the blue veil has
Really
rattled his brain.
He's gone through the veil. He's now experiencing the rapture of being at home.
Okay, do you want to do that one more time?
No.
Actually, that was a great follow-up.
I just thought
Now
it was
we're going
really
to get all the
funny.
hits on this.
I just thought it was
should have
funny
a.
that everything was so serious that everyone was paying attention. I'm just standing here like just waiting, and I'm like, what? I'm doing it now.
I'm just saying because that's the new little hole. We gotta have some to drop, after people seeing the
That's the
prank
whole.
quest.
That's the whole that's gone learned helpless from all the stimulation.
Aebrynis. Do I call you that?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you could also call me Lord Krynn.
No. I will not do that.
You can call him Lulu.
Definitely not.
Aebrynis.
Okay,
While
two names.
we're
keep
all
it secret.
poking fun at Loholt for
It
the
is fun.
hilarious joke that I played on him.
Yes. Shall we do it one more time? No.
One more time.
I consulted my cards and got some information that I would like you to please confirm for me.
All right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this? Tell us.
So I drew Luna the card of the moon, which is inverted, which makes me feel like something is broken or out of place.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have
But
said as much.
that we will be successful. Here is the success card. Write it. But that we
Indeed.
need to make sure not to cut ties with those who are allied with us. What does this mean in the context of these lunar hordes?
The moons of Imaria, Palomia, and Baronia have long been a thorn in our side.
Do you say the moon's called Barovia?
Barovia and Polonia.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You heard it from Lord Lulu.
Baronia, not Barovia.
No, yes, sir. They hold fiends that have been trying to breach through our veil for generations and take the mana that is absorbed through our suns. We have managed to keep the veil in place to prevent them from doing such and have made various arrangements across the floating cities of Elysia to keep the invasions that do manage to make their way through the small cracks at bay, and for a very long time we have been able to ensure that such a thing is impossible. But in the last 20 years it has happened twice, ever since you two jokers first showed up here.
So what you're saying, Lord Lulu, if I may,
No.
is we should take a moon each out of your sky and take them with us and crash them somewhere on another world.
That might have been a solution originally, but now with this Mephistopheles, there is some sort of additional magic at work.
Dancing, singing cats, yes, yeah.
More like prancing around fires, but yes.
You mentioned a floating city, but I imagine it is physical.
Yes, floating above the surface of our world is the Lunalian armies. They're the ones that keep the front lines safe and defend our world from those from beyond.
If we wanted to go somewhere in Imaria that would be called and described by somebody as not physical.
Oh, the big.
then you would be seeking to go into the Veil itself, a place that is currently overlapping with Mephistopheles' realm.
Of course.
Yes.
How convenient.
It's gonna be
Well, we
scary
need to
there.
go there. So
I think
There is dark work at play. The web of time, I'm told, is being unraveled.
we should go
Strangely
there
enough,
fast.
Strangely enough, the only reason that time itself has not been undone is because the enemies, or the forces of Mephistopheles have been keeping whatever is affecting the web at bay. The legions of hell are diverting their attentions to stop the web of time from being interfered with. I don't understand why, but it's the only reason we're still here.
Mephistopheles might not be an enemy.
Well, see, this makes
Well,
sense.
he is still killing our people
No.
and burning our villages.
Don't love that.
This may be
an
another
interesting
case of
take.
somebody taking advantage of what
Exactly.
is happening.
This makes sense. I mean, because what we are seeing is exactly that. Is we know that Carlisle and Greenboy,
Yep,
vacuum.
Yeah.
They want to rewrite reality or destroy everything. These other people are taking advantage of the situation, but they don't want reality to be completely unraveled or destroyed or rewritten themselves. So it's good to see that they're at least that's
Maybe we don't stop them quite yet because they're helping
does this
stave
mean
this
we have
off.
time to
Yes,
retrieve cards? Well, the forces of Mephistopheles hold at bay.
I would prefer that the web of time not be imperiled continuously, but it has allowed us to buy enough time to reach this stage.
Timey-wimey stuff.
Ordinarily,
Well, I'm just saying, if
few, but when we are quickly, and again, the whole thing rumbles.
it's a good
Losing
data point for the
control of
future.
our
It may not
own
apply here, but it's good to know.
Yes, that would be a concern.
What you're saying is,
Well, you could just move to Toril. There's an entire unexplored other side of it that I'm sure there's.
well, we know this could be Toril.
Yeah. How do I know Maria is
Yeah, how do you know
on the other
Marcus
side?
right to the side of Toril?
Oh, I would have noticed. At some point.
My question is, you're saying that this demon is holding back the lunar forces of Polonia.
Not necessarily.
They're not working together, though.
Whoever is affecting the web of time is not on the side of this Mephistopheles, but Mephistopheles has definitely united with those on the moon. At least one of them.
So the moon isn't your threat. It's once again taking advantage of. I mean, it's your threat.
It's not new
It's not
to the demons of the
right.
moon to try and invade our world. Why they are diverting attention to the web of time and
Right,
its
understood.
nonsense is unknown to us.
But you know where we might find that out? The Veil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely go.
Do we need to go to the Veil to get the card?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Veil and then
We need to go somewhere not physical. Somewhere not physical is the veil. We need to go.
it's the
The
Veil
only-
and
yeah, the only-
yeah.
The only place that is currently experiencing, like as I said, untoward attention would be the web of time.
Lord Krymeris,
Of course.
Athas deeply. We have faced many trials on our way here, and some of us are sorely wounded still. Do you have any way to aid us before we take up this important mission to save Imaria?
As it happens, you are currently existing in a demiplane of which I am master. And,
The picture appears of hold on. Laughter is the best medicine.
Oh, we get that fight to a long rest.
a door opens up in the wall, opening up to a series of rooms. You are welcome to take your leisure. Time is different here, as I'm sure you are well aware.
AKA long rest.
Should you desire it, although it is
yes.
something that my powers can only conjure forth this one time. If I were to attempt it again, I might
Should we save it?
retract my entire demiplane into nothingness.
I mean,
How bad are we?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm at 75.
You guys both
122.
dropped your meteor swarm.
I'm halfway.
Yeah.
And I have a ring of regeneration. That
I am down. I mean, I have 140 something, so I'm still okay, but I'm still down.
I have 72 damage mark.
Okay,
But I've also used a lot of.
could we
spells.
just stay for a short rest without
Okay, well,
Short rest isn't going to do much for me.
I don't understand what we're talking about, so hold on a moment. Is he saying if we don't use this now, we could get a long rest at some point?
That's
in
right.
the
So what
future?
he's saying is that in order for him to construct these rooms and allow this energy to exist, he has to pull it from the rest of his plane.
Sure.
So he can do it once, but if he does it again, his entire plane could cease existence, and he's not willing to risk that.
So,
Well, that's take care of all.
okay. And as I say, my only concern is you guys having dropped a lot of your powerful magic, and we're about to go somewhere very dangerous. So, I mean, I've got a few more charges in my little healer here that I can bump you up some of these hit points. But to me, it's do we really want to go face a horde of demons with no meter?
Yeah,
We can't just
I have no seven,
sleep here
eight,
for
or nine.
realsies if time doesn't matter here.
As we're saying, you can, but because time doesn't matter here, he has to manipulate
Right.
laws of his
I
demiplane
would
to
vote-
allow time to
not
actually
matter.
work
Okay.
and
Okay, what if
do what it
you
needs to do for you.
put us in a safe
Oh, I
place
see.
on the surface of Imaria? We got a long rest. Could you then go, oh, they finished long resting. There you go to the Vale, or there you go.
I think it's one and the same. It's one and the same.
I could send you to the surface, but in order for you to return here, you would need powerful magic such as the plane shift spell.
I say take it while we're,
Yeah, we're here. All right, I got it.
The Veil is probably going to be the biggest challenge we're going to face here on Imaria. And it's not like we're popping back here to take a nap before, between Krynn and Dagobah. So, I'm just saying, yeah.
My question is, while we're resting, then, and we're going to try and gather both cards in Imaria before leaving.
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds great.
You did get both an Oerth back to back.
Yeah. Maple.
Yeah.
The Vale and the Nightmare are not places that you would like to go, based on what I've seen of what you do not want to experience again.
I have seen enough adventuring for 700 years.
Which is good because this place time doesn't work. You'll probably be here for 1,000 years.
701 years will come pick you up for another adventure.
Yeah. If I'm still around, come visit.
Of course.
I have some business cards. I probably know how to find you eventually if you ever come back. No, I don't know how to find you.
I'll take off my signet ring and
Calm down yourself.
Are you
say,
sure?
if you brandish the signet ring and most of the allied encampments in Primaris, my companions, and Brari and Roessa and the others, will give you any safe travel and lodgings and provisions that you need. Just simply state that you got it from me.
Yeah, I'll wear it as a necklace. It's too little for my fingers.
And that's Chimeris, the con, not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
You
we're
can't
talking
just
about.
wave.
They know.
Just making sure. I mean, I just.
From here. Thank you. They'll never forget your your ability to reassert the things we know. Very useful. Thank you.
I am going to
like, I hate
this.
I'm glad I got fired.
I get out some marshmallows and put them in my spear.
It's Lola goes, she's cold around him. He's like, oh, it's no longer burning on me now. Barrick says,
Move over.
Barrick's like, he's like, I'm done.
She's stuck all out of here.
Before I leave you all, you had some apple seeds.
I do, but they're of a foul nature.
Yeah, could I have one?
May I ask for what purpose?
I don't know yet.
Oh, another scientist.
I mean, if we're giving them away, I think that,
It would be very bad if that was placed here.
So,
I will not plant
so
any
ask the
seeds.
bear who wants a human soul.
Yes. I left those back on Oerth, actually. I don't have them. I don't have them handy.
Oh, that's fair.
My deception's a -1. So.
actually, here they are. Here you are. I don't know how they got there, but you must have dropped them. There's two left.
Is Merrick's a Kender?
This is so perfect. Thank you. I only need one. Would you like?
We each got the other two. There were three in there. I mean, that's just what I found. One must have rolled out when
Yeah.
you dropped
Wait a
it.
second, you
Indubitably.
Not then.
I look side eye at Merrick's. Side eye. Side eye a third time.
And you have a
Third
wand?
one is the one that gets
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. This wand of wonder, perhaps Maple would find useful. Sure. Yes.
Thank you for this gift. I am very grateful, but I have not had anything to give to Elise. Here you go. Let me just. Oh, I'm gonna pick up some of like my new grown
Just
hair.
saying,
wrap
for
it
the
around.
party, we might need some extra provisions, and we're actually going to go fight things. Maybe one of us could use this thing.
You got it.
No, I know. I wasn't saying for me. I was saying for anyone.
Now it is from me to you. It has been passed.
Should we
It is
get
my gift.
Thank you. And instead, I will do a gift for you,
Oh,
a reading.
I've wanted this the whole time.
One moment, because I need to shuffle.
Yeah, I don't want those ones. Those are scary.
Well, they were
So-
appropriate.
They're all
While
about
this is happening, regular guards, Chimeras,
Yeah.
where will you send us to in the Vale?
I cannot send you within the domains of Mephistopheles' crossing over, nor can I send you directly to the happenings of the web, but I can take you to a small portion that I still retain influence over. I should warn you, the spiders will likely not enjoy it. Something has twisted their purpose, and instead of mending and maintaining the weave of time, they instead seek to unravel it, as I said.
And that's exactly where the card is, right?
It is within the domain of these corrupted spiders, yes.
Very good.
Within a cocoon that they have normally come from.
Aha.
Are you staying here or are you going on? You're staying here?
They will be staying here with me.
Yeah, we're new friends.
Yes.
I'm excited for this.
Okay.
All right, fortune time. First card is
Well, I will say that your time here will not be one that is a cursed trap of prison that I have seen this place to be in the past.
Indeed. It's lovely.
So that is
course.
good.
That is very good. Okay, so no prison check.
We'll get your measurements and construct an
However-
amber outfit that is most perfect.
Yes, please.
As you stay here longer and longer, it will be more and more difficult for you to shed resentment of your choice, and there will be some negative things. Perhaps that could be negated by whoever is in control. I don't know, but
I have been known to
be
dabble
careful
in
of how long you stay.
Okay, that's important. Thank you.
I mean, when time doesn't matter.
But the longer that you stay, the more and more magical power you will learn.
Whoa.
And you will be exposed to things that are things you would never know if you were not here.
I don't know magic, so that's
Well,
already learning.
And then you can come on an adventure with us.
Oh, I mean, I gotta get braver. I gotta feel a little bit more brave.
be careful.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm still here.
No, no.
I can hear
Hey.
everything.
Thank you.
I have been in service to people much worse than you.
Thank you for this gift.
Doubtless indeed, for I am wonderful.
Yeah, I see no fault.
well then. We received that long rest.
yes?
Okay, yeah. Proceeding forth into, you really only need like another. You did get a decent amount of sleep.
I mean, he's warping from. I picture more of like a
Yeah, it's more if you kind of enter the room
like
and there's like a, and you feel like you've laid down in a bed and you've closed and rested, and then you've awoken. But when you do so, he's still just standing there, very, very still.
Watching us while we sleep, it's super creepy. I mean,
I thought it was kind. It makes you feel
Okay.
Yeah,
protected.
he's-
I
I stand at
Okay.
sentinel.
I am watching him while he
Sure.
watches you,
all right.
because I am also not sleeping.
Watching him, watching you, watching you.
But yes, upon exiting, you find that instead of a grand opulent ballroom, it's instead more of a very nice looking, but very quaint with an amber desk and an amber carpet and an amber chandelier. And
I just want to look through his amber filing cabinet for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Rifle through.
Yeah.
I have given you most of the remains of my power now. And put my faith that your collective endurance will outlast that of what affects our world and those beyond.
It's a guilt trip you just like.
Yeah, that's a really good guilt trip. You know, your guilt trip is so well done.
I am the dragon of influence.
Yes, you are. Could the dragon of influence spare Elminster an amber paperclip?
Oh.
Ooh.
Could he spare amber, a second amber paperclip?
Couldn't you have just asked for 2 up front?
No. I take the second one and hand the other one to Mary. Thank you. You won't regret this.
We'll see.
You can come back to visit me.
All right. we'll come over and, arm embrace.
Clasp.
Yeah, clasp. Maybe we'll.
I'll give a hug bear.
A hug a bear. A hug a bear.
Thank you, Maple, for all you've done.
Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for getting me out of debt.
Of course.
That's really the best part, but also, I learned so much about myself. I'm deathly afraid of dragons. And with that knowledge, I'm gonna do great.
Here, yeah, good.
I think he was a dragon.
Don't have one.
It's fine, it's fine.
But that's the point. You're facing it.
Trying
Yeah.
to.
Facing
That
it
might-
head on.
Here.
I'm proud of you.
There's some resentment that I think might come from that, but it's fine.
Sure.
What's the future?
And there is this spell I have called Dragon Soup. Once you learn...
I'll go toward wherever the portal.
We'll talk.
Yeah. So there is a single door left in this small office room that opens up to reveal a long hall similar to that of what you would see in a hotel. But instead of doors, it is archways, each marked with different runic markings. And as you make your way down, the amber form of Chimeras sort of just taps the air, and one of them swirls into existence, and you can see just beyond this kind of plagued strands, these like sinewy, ooze-colored, dripping threads woven together similarly to a web, where you can see horrific, nightmarish spider legs crawling across the scene before it moves out. And you can also feel
bear.
radiating fire and the smell of sulfur.
I gotta say, before we go in here, I'm just gonna step aside to Lowell and just say, I know it's been a little, wacky since we've been apart for so long. I know we've been through a lot here.
Of course.
I know I'm a little, me.
Don't want to change it.
I just want to say, if ever I go too far, I'm giving you the power to take me down.
What is this?
It's a sensory stone, and if you punch it, it's the scene of maple.
Oh my God.
What?
Maple with burn and me going.
Gentle roast.
exactly the thing that we have of you, but now you have one of me.
My own blackmail.
It's your own.
Okay, so
I think that was a dark horse that was really good.
so the portal open.
Yes,
Did you guys go through?
you could go through it at any point at this point.
So Lowell will
right.
be the last one to go through. He turns to Chimeras, and as he steps through and the portal starts to close, the stone gets tossed through, and he doesn't take it.
I'll watch it every night.
No, he hides it. He
You were just saying.
It's like
That's sweet. I bet you were handing to him and
He
be
won't
on
want to
non-stop.
destroy it.
I mean, that's why.
because Lowell
That's what I would have.
because Lowell cares for Merrick. So he wouldn't do it.
Very well.
I have a
that's
pretty good passive perception. Do I see it drop to the
I
ground?
think you would.
Then I will totally mage hand that.
Yeah.
I don't see that. I don't see that.
I'm like, all right, Johnny Appleseed.
The friendship is real.
You all pass through the portal as it closes behind you, and Chimeras turns to Maple. Now then, let's get you into something more appropriate in color.
Amber?
Yes.
Yes.
He works fast.